Hey, what's up everyone, it's me SpeedSuperSonic bringing you guys another video. In this video today we got a very exciting one because we actually have some more stuff to talk about. That's not like speculation, or well, it is kind of speculation, but it's based off of concrete information. We are still very early on, the first week of 2023 so far. There's a lot of road ahead of us, there's a lot of stuff that we still need to look forward to, but that doesn't mean that we're not already going to get some bits of information and some hints as to what's to come. For the past few videos I've been mentioning that I think this year needs a new Sonic game. It doesn't really matter what type it is or how grand of a scale. A game where you can go into the store, buy it, there's some promotion around it, keeping the brand awareness out there I think is integral. We floated around some ideas, a racing game, maybe a 2D title, and I mentioned a sports game. Now this part's really embarrassing for me personally. I mentioned like, hey, what if you have a sports game, a Sonic sports game? I completely forgot that the Mario and Sonic games were a thing. I know, that's on me, that's my bad. I shouldn't have forgot about that. And that's the perfect segue into this topic. A new Sonic game has reportedly been leaked. While it is not 100% confirmed what it is believed that it could possibly be a Sonic Olympics game. It's not confirmed that it's Mario and Sonic, for instance. We've had other Sonic Olympics games where he's just been on himself, specifically mobile, but this doesn't hint towards this being a mobile release. So without any further ado, let's dive in to what this leak has to say. This is from Go Nintendo. Sega job listing hints at a new Mario and Sonic Olympic game, where they go on to say Sega and Nintendo have quite a successful history of teaming up for Olympic-themed games starring various Mario and Sonic characters. While we haven't heard an official announcement about a new installment, a Sega job listing certainly seems to hint that one is on the way. A recent Sega job listing is looking to hire someone with experience in Unreal Engine 4, with experience in working on action games, work with online gaming, and experience in platforms like PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Switch, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and S/PC. Most importantly, the job listing says this game will be tied into the Sonic series and the Olympics as well, with the links to the official websites for Sonic and the Olympic Games. If that's not a confirmation of a new Mario and Sonic Olympics game, we don't know what is. And there you have it. That is the full article from GoNintendo.com, so shoutouts to them. Now, I would go through the job listing, but it's literally what it's like, a job listing. There's a lot of information there that I know none of you guys would care about. I've already looked through it. The only things that are really significant is the stuff that's mentioned in the article about it being related to Sonic and the Olympic Games series. Now you might be saying, okay, well, Ricardo, so well, I guess this just confirms that there's a new Mario and Sonic game. Okay, bye-bye. No, well, let's talk about this for a bit. Could a new Mario and Sonic game actually be on the way, and is this actually what this is? Well, nothing is obviously 100% certain. There's no official announcement, and while they say this is the closest thing as you could get to an announcement, and maybe I should just take it for what it is, this could be something more or different. The last Mario and Sonic game to release was the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, I think was just the title of it. I have a display right here I'm looking at right now. Yeah, it is. It was for Tokyo 2020. So the game's always released like a few months before the actual event starts, and in 2024, the Olympics will be taking place in Paris, another Summer Olympics game, so I guess they're just skipping out on doing winter. That's fine, even though those are the best ones. This game went stupid at sleepovers. If y'all know, y'all know, y'all know. It could definitely be time for a brand new Mario and Sonic at the Olympics Games. Once again, like they said, it's very lucrative. It helps both properties, both Mario and Sonic, Sega and Nintendo. If we had to go with the possibilities of what it could be, Mario and Sonic is definitely the most likely. But also, I think I'm pretty confident in the fact that it will be that, but I don't think it's going to be only that. I think there's a chance that we could just get some solo Olympic Sonic content as well, because that is also something Sega has proven themselves to be very interested in as well. Like the article says, it says Sonic and the Olympics Games. And only after a few months after the actual Mario and Sonic at the Olympics game came out, we got a mobile Sonic Olympics game, Sonic at the Olympics Games, which was definitely a strange release. I don't think anybody really loved it that much. You don't hear anybody talking about that thing anymore. It kind of just came and went, which is fine, but I think Sega wants to try to give another crack at that. The consoles of PlayStation, Xbox, PC, etc. are mentioned as well, so maybe they'll try to get a solo Sonic Olympics game out. That could always be a possibility, but also the mentioning of those other consoles maybe makes it to where they do need people with experience in Unreal Engine, which Olympics Games uses, but maybe they want to use Unreal Engine 4 for a different Sonic title. Obviously not another mainstream Sonic game, because Sega has like their own engine for that and stuff. I'm not sure if you guys recall, but there was a Sonic leak from a while ago where there were a bunch of different video game pitches within that. This online multiplayer, as described Sonic game, a lot of the words are cut out here, so we'll try to read as much as we can. I believe it says Super Sonic the Hedgehog and Team Up. I believe it says something like team as you race your way through a stylized world, complete online against strangers as you combat dozens of new encounters encountered before. That might say like enemies or something. Sonic and your team to join forces against Dr. Eggman's evil villains. Powerful gadgets that enhance your power, speed, and health. Weekly rankings with new SpeedSuperSonic ranking system. Win special skins for characters. There's a word back there, I don't know what it says. Something the rolling, ruined landscape as modern Sonic. And catapult past pillars platforms as, that might say classic Sonic, I see a C there. With old friends such as Knuckles and Tails to combat over 100 new enemies and over 12 new blank harder than ever, that might be bosses. Play as 3 brand new characters, Bobo, Cosmos, and Spinner, each with their own unique, that might say like attacks or something. But if you're seriously wondering about this legitimacy, here is also the other pitch or PowerPoint or whatever you want to call it that just simply spells out Sonic Frontiers. So this is legit. While this cannot be confirmed that this is still in the works or ever was truly in the works, it was at least something that was presented to Sega on Sega's mind. The concept was floating around. Sega has really been stressing that they want to go in like an online esports kind of direction with Sonic. They want to tap into that market. Even if they haven't been extremely successful at it, they really tried to make TSR that esports Sonic title. Just completely failed. Nobody plays that game anymore. I don't think Sega has given up on that, and this could be another attempt at just trying to do an online Sonic game kind of experience. This is just a theory. A Sonic theory. And I believe that if Sega were to make this game, they would want it on multiple consoles. It probably would require larger consoles like the PlayStation, like the Xbox. So yes, while there is going to be a new Olympics game at some point, or at least it appears to be, don't completely rule out the idea of Unreal Engine being used for a different Sonic game, like an online Sonic game, like maybe a different 3D Sonic game that could be made. You have no idea these days. So with all of this, what do I think? I'm excited. I haven't played a Mario and Sonic game in forever, so it'd be cool to get another opportunity to do so. Any kind of new Sonic release is always fun. Would this be like at the very bottom of my list of the games I would have liked to see this year? Probably. Will we get others? You never know. Possibly. There was always the chance. But I'll still pick it up nonetheless. It's something Sonic. Now here's the deal. This series has been going on for so long, I don't really see any of it ending. I think this is just going to be the vehicle Sega uses to make Sonic sports games of some sorts. Just share it with Mario, essentially. But even with Mario, he has like his tennis games he still does, his golf game. I would love that for Sonic, for him to tap into that market on his own, and they've tried to do that with like the aforementioned Sonic at the Olympic Games on the App Store, but that just didn't catch on. It came out at a very inappropriate time. People just didn't really enjoy it that much. Didn't really catch on. That's fine, I don't blame them, but I would like to see Sonic tap into his solo sports games if Sega chooses to do that at some point in the future. I've been seeing a lot of mixed reactions to this, as a lot of people do believe that the series is getting worn out. Would I like to see it come to an end at some point? If we have to sacrifice this to get some like actual real Sonic sports games, I'd be more than fine with it. But like I said in my last video, I would have liked to see a Sonic sports game released this year, and if this is what it is, that's fine. But yeah guys, nothing that crazy. This is really the news that we have for right now. It seems that a brand new Mario and Sonic game is on the way, but there's also the possibility that other Sonic games using Unreal Engine could also be in the works as well. This is very exciting, this is very interesting. We'll have to see how this progresses. I'm pretty positive that we're going to be getting an announcement about this at some point in this year if it is set to release. You never know, maybe it could come out next year. Yeah, this is all very interesting, and I want to know your thoughts. Are you looking forward to another Mario and Sonic game, or are you really hoping that this is something completely different? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to know what you guys have to say. Feel free to follow my social media links to my Twitter and Instagram are section below. You can follow those when I see my live feature content and all things Sonic the Hedgehog, but most importantly, if you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. This is the #1 destination on YouTube for all things Sonic. Whether it's video games, movies, TV shows, comic books, merchandise, and more, we talk about it all. We're only a few days into this year. We got 3 videos out this week. We have so much to talk about. It's a mysterious but very interesting year to be a Sonic fan, and I can't wait for you guys to join us on this journey. I love all you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.